First up tonight, attorneys for the Grand Rapids police officer accused of jury tampering are firing back against the ACLU. They're demanding the organization retract its statements that they say included bald-faced lies. News 8's Leon Hendricks is on this case live in the control room tonight. Leon?
Susan, good evening to you. The attorneys contend that there was no jury tampering, and they accuse the ACLU of twisting the story for a political statement. The story broke last week via the ACLU, a December case with an odd twist in the courtroom. A Grand Rapids police detective, unaffiliated with a trial in progress, was contacted by a friend who was a juror on the drug-related case. The juror lamented her experience and upset with another juror during deliberations. She and GRPD detective Robert Zabriskie had a text exchange during which he gave her some advice on how to deal with the matter. At one point, he inquired about whether the juror was a black woman. Ultimately, the judge declared a mistrial after Zabriskie came forward to the prosecutor to reveal the conversation he'd had.
The fact of the matter is, Mr. Hendricks, if he had remained silent, none of this would have come to light.
The matter didn't make the public eye, though, until months later, when the ACLU went public with it last week.
Those actions have been misconstrued in order to satisfy the ACLU's political agenda.
Attorneys for Zabriskie say the ACLU was untruthful when its attorneys declared the matter wasn't investigated, when in fact it was, and the officer was disciplined.
They have intelligent people who are familiar with investigations who could have found out the truth of what really happened here, but they didn't take the time to do so.
The ACLU admits that some of their facts were wrong, but claims the organization simply did not know that investigations had indeed occurred. Quoting here, regardless of the fact that Detective Zabriskie brought his texting conversation to the prosecutor's attention, under no circumstance should a police officer text with a sitting juror during deliberations, and it is discriminatory to then ask about the dissenting juror's race after hearing that she was allegedly emotional and obnoxious.
His family is afraid.
Attorneys say the claims against Zabriskie are painful in the public light, an experience one of the attorneys knows well. Josh Kuiper is the former Kent County prosecutor who made headlines after a GRPD cover-up following an alleged DUI crash where he was the suspect.
Obviously, speaking from experience, Mr. Hendricks, it's very difficult to see your name in the news, especially when it doesn't fully encapsulate who you are as a person.
In Zabriskie's case, they say the claims were false and damaging.
Retract your letter, take it down.
And I asked the attorneys whether the ACLU's latest statement met their demands for a retraction, and their response was simply not even remotely. I asked them about whether they're going to consider suing the ACLU or filing some sort of a defamation lawsuit. They said how the ACLU responds to their demands fully will determine their next steps. We'll be following the situation closely. We're live in the control room. Leon Hendricks, News 8.